Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, this is Jake Jabarelli, Jabarelli.com. Just a bunch of referral links. Back again after a incredibly long hiatus, but I've noticed I'm getting closer to 500 subs, which means I gotta pay out soon. So thanks for subscribing if you have subscribed. I noticed I really haven't done a lot of videos lately. But honestly, I've been working on mining, so not a lot to tell. Everything's stable, everything's running correctly. Don't really need to do much, so that's why nothing as much has happened. But I got into this thing called PrizePool, and I want to talk about another thing that goes along the lines of the concept of PrizePool. But let me just first talk about PrizePool itself. So about 8 years ago, I started working for a company, and I noticed a lot of my fellow colleagues played the lottery. And I never played the lottery before because, as a mathy, sciencey person, I knew that the odds were really bad, and you shouldn't do that. It's just throwing your money away. Why continue to throw your money away on the odds that you're probably never going to win anything? So I tried to develop a concept that would lead me to be able to play the lottery and not lose any of my money, which I think to most people sounds crazy. I know when I tried springing the idea on people were just like, that's impossible, you can't do that. And then I talked to some lawyers and some finance geeks, and they said, yeah, there is such a thing. It's called prize-linked savings, and it's been going on for 100 years. You're not the first one. Well, I'm glad to say that's true. But in this day and age, particularly in the United States, interest rates are almost non-existent. And so if you put your money in savings, you're not going to get anything. In fact, there's a reason for that. The reason interest rates are so low is that the United States federal agency wants you to spend money. They want you to borrow money. They want you to take out money in loans and do work because the economy is doing poorly. So interest rates are really low, borrow as much as you like, go build something practical. Well, I'm already doing that. I haven't borrowed any money, but I am at least doing that. But the prize-linked saving account, like I said, it's been around for a long, long time. So it's not new, but this is neat to me. There actually are prize-linked savings accounts, or prize-based linked, whatever you want to call them, accounts in crypto as well. But I'm not going to talk about the crypto ones. Today I'm talking about PrizePool, as you can see on the screen here. Now, I'm sorry to people who don't live in the United States. PrizePool is not available to you. Only U.S. residents can participate in PrizePool, and that, of course, includes Hawaii and Alaska, which aren't in the continental, but anybody in the continental U.S., and I don't even think it's allowed to like Puerto Rico and Guam. I think it's just the continental and, other two states that aren't actually in the continent. Well, I guess Alaska technically is. Anyways, that's another point. So yeah, if you're not in the US, I'm sorry, you can't play this version, but I will give you guys a clue and a link to a different game you can play that's just crypto related so that you can still do this. Now, let me get to the point of this. Prize-linked accounts basically have you sacrifice the interest you would have been making in order to put that interest into a pool, and then somebody wins the pool. And that is what this is. PrizePool here is get PrizePool, and this is my link if you want to use it, but I'll be providing another link in the description below that you can click on, and you have to put in a referral link. Anyways, the point I want to get about here is PrizePool gives away $25,000 every month. They only give one prize time, but if I go here to this little click here and show you there are a lot of other prizes to win, and this month I actually won something. So here we got $2,500. I won one of these $2,500 or $2,500 $2 prizes, but there's 1,000 of these 5, and you can see 610 blah 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 and one grand prize. Somebody did win the grand prize at the end of September. I think they're going to do the grand prize for October tomorrow on Monday. I'm making this Sunday night here, so on the left coast of the United States, and it's kind of toward the end of time in the cycle around the planet. So anyways, you might get this tomorrow already. Probably going to upload at midnight. But I want to say that from what I've read, the chances of winning are actually pretty good. And the way that they do the tickets with this is, you're probably wondering that, you know, how you played the lottery before. You buy a ticket, you pick your numbers, and then hopefully you win, right? Well, you probably won't, but hopefully, right? With this one, depending on how much money you put in, as you can see down here, I got this 33. I actually won $3 in October. That's not November, but I won. I won a $2 prize, and I won a referral prize. Now, as you can see, I referred one person down here. It's a relative, and he won, I think, $11, and so I got 10% of his prize winning. That's the thing I really like about this cool thing. So it's like, even if you don't win, but somebody you referred wins, you win too. I mean, I only won $1, but I only had to put in 30, and I won 3. Well, I won $2 here, and I got 1 from my relative. So for every single day, so I put $30 in, but I only put it in later in the month. Let me get to the point of that real quick here. In order to find out how many tickets you get, you can check back with the app all the time, and you get a multiple of the number of tickets for the number of dollars you put in. So if you start on the beginning of the month, today is the 1st of November, and I have $33 in my account, and you can see that they show here, that's what it is. I get 33 tickets every single day. And if we bring up that handy dandy calculator machine over here, how many tickets would I have in the month of November? Almost 1,000. That just means number of chances to win. So as you see, out of my last month's chances, I had 12 days at $30, 360 chances. The key here with PrizeLink savings accounts is that you never lose the money. You only gain. Everybody looks at this and says, but there's gotta be a catch, right? Well, technically the catch is that you're sacrificing interest you would have made. But in the US right now, like I said before, in the US right now, the interest is so terrible. I believe the average for most major banks, like let's say Wells Fargo and Bank of America, is like 0.01% annually for a savings account. So let's just do a little math, right? So we've got $100 in a ridiculously terrible interest rate account for savings with one of the major banks in the US, times 0.01% is 1 cent per year on $100 in savings. That's just stupid. You might as well just keep it yourself. Why give it to a bank? They're not going to pay you for it. Well, there are other places like Ally Bank, online banks that are existing in the United States, and I've seen some of those pay as much as 0.6%, which is still not a whole lot. Let's see, $100 times 0.6% is 60 cents in a year. 60 cents a year. That's nothing. Still, I mean, yeah, it's not 1 cent a year. It's 60 times 1 cent. It's still not a whole lot. Now, I put $30 in, as you can see from this previous. I mean, you say I won $3. It would be 3, but let's just figure out what's the interest rate. If I were to win $3 a month on the $3 I put in, and so I'm not going to do the additive amount. Let's just say it was $30. 3 divided by 30. All right, times 100. 10% per month, which if you were to do it was 120% annually. Now, do I think I'm going to win $3 again next month? I might. I might not. I might win 10. I might win 100. I might win 25,000. I don't really know. But 120% annually is as good as some of those high interest yield programs that I have talked about in the past. Like I said, this is not like Final Minute Global. If you're in another country, you can't play this that I know of. Maybe there's a way of faking it, but I believe that with PrizePool, you need to have a social security number. And if you don't live in the United States, I don't know if you can have one of those. Maybe there's some way of doing it. I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to go into the details because I don't know how to. I live here. That's what they require. You gotta have a U.S. address, U.S. social security number. You can play. But yeah, 120% is exceptional. Now, it's a prize, which means it's not guaranteed. And there's only one drawing. I could win nothing next month. I don't know. But as opposed to the interest I know I can get, This is way, way, way better. Heck, even if I just won prizes off my, referrals, I'd be fine with that. 10 people win a $10 prize like my relative did. That's $10. Even if I got nothing, I'd still get $10 a month. Anyways, the interest rates are not great, but better than the terrible interest rates that the typical bank gives. So it's not, it's the point of this is that you can play the lottery with all your money. The point is these tickets keep going up, you keep making more, but you never lose the money you invested. So I have 33 now. I can play with these 33 tickets. Now at the end of the month I'll do another. Like I said, there'll be 1,000 tickets I have. Next month, let's say I won $10, now it's 43. And I'm gonna do, let's see here, 43 times 30. Well, in December it'll be 31, but you get the picture. Let's say I win another 10, 53. And then times 30. Hey, look at that, even more chances to win. So the more money I win, the more chances I get to win. It doesn't really seem like there's a drawback to this. Yes, I'm technically sacrificing interest, but I'm not sacrificing a whole lot of interest that I wouldn't have been winning anyways. And as you've already seen, I've already won more than I would have made interest on even $100. So the key, I think, when I get with PrizePool here is that even if you don't win and you refer someone else and they win, you get 10% of their winnings. Now, yeah, the prizes aren't very big. 25,000 is the most you can win with PrizePool here, but it's a win-win situation. It may not even be as fun as playing like slots or roulette or blackjack 21. It may not be that fun, but at least with those games, you pretty much guaranteed to lose. At least your chances to win are going to be less than your chances, you're more likely to lose. And even with the state lotteries and national lotteries that are run by a lot of different countries, your chances to win on those are actually negative. So if you spent, let's say, $1,000, you're going to get $500 back every year. Well, you're going to lose $500 every year, basically. So it's impractical to play those ones. These ones basically get you to save money because you get to keep it, stays in your savings account with PrizePool, and then you get to play lottery on top of it. Now, there is one limitation. I'm going to make this point before here. If you do win the 25 grand like this lucky person down here in Texas did, that's the most number you can have is 25. So let's say you put $26,000 or $30,000. You can never get more than 30 days times 25,000. So what would that be? 25,000, 30 days. So $750,000 tickets. If you had, $60,000, you couldn't get more than 750,000 tickets to win. So that's still quite a few tickets. I'm not sure what that person's going to win, but it's still a good chunk. It's actually quite impressive. Congrats to them, because that's a lot of money. That could buy you, what, 2 Bitcoin? Anyways, I just wanted to give you guys an idea here. They only do one drawing per month, and the more people you refer, the more you could potentially get, and you keep all the money that you play with. So that's kind of my idea. That's the thing I really like about this thing. That's the concept developed. They've taken it a different direction than I would have taken it, but I really like the idea that it encourages you to save and pays you, or gives you the chance to play a lottery. So if you like the idea, check out the link down below, plug in your referral code, and get in your chance to win. The minimum to start is only $1. $1. Yes, you have to be a U.S. resident. Yes, you have to give them some personal information to play, but they are backed, as you can see here, member FDIC, federally backed up to $250,000. I don't think a lot of us have that, and if I had $250,000, I probably wouldn't be putting it in a savings account. I'd probably be putting it in an investment account. Nevertheless, it's backed by this $250,000 guarantee by the U.S., so we're probably gonna have to be a U.S. citizen. In any case, just want to let you guys know, check out this app. This app. They keep track of all the stuff in the app. It's pretty simple. One prize per month. And then the next video I will talk about Yada. You guys can check it out on your own. I will at least leave a link. Yada is another prize link savings account you might want to check out. And in the next video, I'll be talking about that one. So thanks for checking out my video. If you like what I had to say, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And if you got something to say, tell me about it. Please leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.